What's going on, YouTube? Tutor UK, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel, one and all. Those that are still with us. Any new people? New people, are you out there? Ooh, we've got more Nintenda. If you don't like Nintenda, maybe this channel ain't for you. Why he sits here wearing a PC Engine t-shirt, courtesy of Daz Cojones de Loro, many years ago. Fits me now, back fitting me. Masters of Darkness on the Sony Trinitron. I've got some parcels, some packages. One across the pond, I know that. Got some old paper as well, so it's not all just Nintendo. It's not all just Nintendo. I lied. I'm a liar. I'm a dirty liar. Hope we're all well. Hope we've been doing good. Probably by the time this video goes up, would have been to Dana's shop, Hidden Chest Gaming. So hopefully that went okay. I am still a little bit behind, but I'm just videoing these as and when. So today is the 22nd of Jan. I'll just show you. Still got the old clock. Look, there's that bloody ring light. I've changed that ring light to a different colour, but I'm still not a fan of them. I must admit, I don't really. We'll see. We'll persevere. Push the camera back a little bit. Still tinkering, still fucking pissing about with stuff as we do. But I've got some eBay. I've got obviously the mighty, the awesome CX, eBay, and let's say some packages and no, not Facebook yet. Not Facebook yet. But a lot of these have been a long time coming. Essentially, I mean the CX stuff's been here for yonks. So, but the parcels will do first. So one was now I made a bit of a boo boo here, and I should have known from the actual paper that was it was sent on. You can just see the remnants of the pink paper. But because I've been waiting for stuff, I'm waiting for something from a Facebook purchase for ages from Ultimately Rare Games, and I thought this might have been it, and it wasn't. And as soon as I opened it and seen the pink note and opened it up, I thought, oh no, this is. I've not even looked in. I've just put it all back in. So this parcel is from Roger Retro Gamer, Roger the Stodge, and I'm guessing Harry X and Buttercup. I say Butterfly. So. I mean, it's all wrapped up anyway in a bag, so I couldn't see it. But this is said letter. It's all printed out. So I don't know what this means. So as soon as I started reading it, I knew who it was from. Hello, Sir Stu. Potlop Mwak. I don't even know what that means. Anyone know? Oh, God, can you see it? There you go, look. It's that bloody light behind it. So POTC, LOTP or MWAC. Don't know. Hope you and yours are a good fella. Loving the game museum you've created. Keep the great and entertaining videos coming in. Above all, I'm supposed to mean. Keep being you. I can't be anybody else, mate. I wouldn't be much good at pretending to be anybody else either. I'm not one of them people. What you see is what you get. You all know that. You know, I'm not fucking. You know, I can't be a character or. It's not really me. I don't get that. Yes, I'm sure we're all looking forward to a completed game room tour. We're all in good time. Yeah, it's a bit of a shit tip again, to be honest. There's bits in here. Hopefully they'll be going next week with some bits in here and whatnot. Still, yeah. Disclaimer: this box does not contain nuts or treats as good as Kev's box. Oh, fuck it off then. As mentioned recently, I knew you had something. Right, yes, for Nintendo 64. Funnily enough, they might be needed. Turns out I only had 2. Wow, that's a fucking letdown. I'm truly sorry that I could not include any green Spanish Splendor. I wouldn't be too sorry about that. In this box, as extra treats, however, I've included a business proposal that could make you millions in the future. Well, we're all about making millions, aren't we? Hey, we're going to smash YouTube this year. We're all going to be rich and famous because that's what it's all about. Fucking hell. Gives your heads a wobble. All the best, matey. Rog Dodge. P.S. He's been noticed there's a stick lack of green spines in that game museum of yours. That certainly needs attention. Oh! Right. He's put at the bottom what these mean. No, you can stuff the green spines. So, POTC is pillar of the community. I'm not sure about that. I think a lot more people fucking hate me than not. LOTP is Lord of the Plasters. MWAC, Man with Awesome Collection. Again, hopefully. It's fucking mental, Rog. Go over and see Roger Gamer. He's like he says himself. He's no bells and whistles. It's what you see is what you get. I like it. But yeah, there's no green spined. Blue spine for the Wii U. That's about it. So, oh okay. Wowzers! What is more of them? Coming soon, Toot UK marker pen set, Toot UK electric iron. Toot UK Safford Easy repair blocks, put them anywhere and everywhere inside your boxes to give extra strength and durability. Stop your flaps from sagging or falling off. Tried and tested by Toot UK. Oh, it's brilliant. They're just going to sit on the shelf. At least I've got some plasters. Talk about I needed them about 3 weeks ago. Had some new trainers. Anybody that knows me, I'm not a fashion aficionado. I'm not very fashionable at all. I had some new trainers 2 Christmases ago, and I ain't wore them. And my old trainers basically near enough had it. So I put my new trainers on, went uptown, fuck me the blisters. Oh Jesus! I need a little Chinese person to break my trainers in for me. God, they were horrendous. Well, not too bad now, but fuck me, the blisters about fucking that big. So what we do have out from Rog, God knows where it's getting all these from, is a slew or a ruck of sleeves. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Fucking hell, Rog. What you do? You're robbing. What's his name? Ali Callie's shop. And then we have a nice bag called Future Zone. It's an old bag, isn't it? We'll whack that on eBay. So that's the thing that's going to make me millions. You know, I'm going to make my own T-shirt. No, I'm going to sell fucking plasters. You can stick your fucking stupid T-shirts up your ass. Plasters is where it's at. So he sent me some in. Oh, okay, like a nice little poster. Hard to work out. I don't know which poster comes with which. Will be James Flashback TNT. I'm not overly fussed with you know, the odds and sods with games. Same with like, I mean, these are useful anyway. Oh, Big Al, he needs some of these. You still need any of them, Big Al? But these are, I don't know. Answers down below. Again, James Flashback TNT will probably know. Did every N64 game come with the Aduba precautions? Oh, Michael Owen's World League Soccer. I might need that for my thing. But yeah, I don't really go out my way to find. Look at that. I might just turn that light off, you know. That's better, isn't it? Stupid light. Yeah, don't go out my way to find what comes with what, with stuff like that. As long as it's got the manual and the tray. I'm not really, but even the trays, I don't really care if it's the OG one or aftermarket, to be honest. But he has sent me 2 trays. Roger, man, if and when I come across any green spine shite, I'll let you know. But I don't. Obviously, there's been no car boots and didn't really attend many last year. We'll see about this year. The trouble is when you go there, you end up picking up stuff just for the sake of it, and that's kind of thinned out a lot for me. And I just don't buy stuff I don't overly collect for. And the trouble with like Xbox 360 now, I don't know what's any good either. Unless Lewis is there, and then Lewis will probably end up buying it anyway. So that is from Roger Stodge, Roger Stodgy Gamer. Now, coming all the way from the United States of America. This parcel here from, I can't, when you take that off and he showed that then. God. Made that mistake once or twice. This guy's been on YouTube longer than me. Been on YouTube probably longer than most people. criminally understubbed, but he'll be his own critic and say it's probably his own fault because he doesn't make regular enough videos. He starts off great and then it goes downhill, a bit like his diet every year. Alex, Blue Tonic, 76, 78. Don't put numbers in your name. Alex, Blue Tonic anyway. Lovely guy. I mean, I've been speaking to Alex on YouTube. No one's ever met Alex. He is a UK's ex-Pommy. Lived in America now, I think, for like fucking donkey's years. From California, I believe. Yes, California. I mean, not that anybody's going to go and stalk him over in California. But yeah, he's a California guy. And he's doing me a solid here, because basically this started off as me asking him to buy something from eBay because the postage was... I mean, I get it because it's like GSP or whatever you call it, GPS or whatever. And it's like, it was a manual and it was like 10 quid for the manual and 30 quid postage. I said, look, if I send you the PayPal money and the money covered to post it back to me, would you do that for me? He said, fine. I then found some out, because some outs came. And I said, look, again, could you buy this one for me and send it over? And in the end, I think he said, I'll buy the manual or something. And I bought something else. And he's basically just put a little box together. So, mate, I really appreciate this. You didn't have to. You know, people like Alex, Wouter over in Holland, he's done a favour for me. And I've always said to him, look, if anything on UK eBay or anything, let me know. And I'll always reciprocate, because it is easier. And I do get, you know, I'm not blaming eBay, because that's how they have to work it. But it's just a fucking pain in the arse when the thing you're buying, the postage, is worth more. And I'm not sure if customs actually then take that into account against the value. And all you need is one person to do it wrong. And for Sabby James as well over in Japan, you know, there's been loads of people that you know, just nice fucking people basically, not on YouTube for themselves, you know, out helping people out. We just want to be friends with each other, not be dicks. There is a note. Better read this one. Ah, wicked. Right, so basically all he said is, Stu, hope you had a good Christmas, mate, and all the best for 2022. Chucked in a few American chocks for you, the wife, or the kids. It'd probably be the kids. Always happy to out you out, so never feel shy to give me a shout. Your pal, Alex. Well, straight back at you, buddy, if there is anything. But, you know, we can all but offer to help. So what do we have? Put that down. I was interested in the packaging that comes from different places. This is chai tea latte powder mix. Oregon. Might be part of his health kit. What's this from? CVS Pharmacy. Oh, okay. Right. I have heard of this. A Babe Ruth. Is that like a Snickers? Peanuts, caramel, and smooth nougat. I'm sure that looks like a Snickers to me, but obviously do have Snickers there. Whatchamacallit? Huh. Oh, chocolate peanut flavour, crisp and caramel. And a Fifth Avenue. Crunchy peanut butter and a rich chocolate coat. They're like fucking peanuts over there, don't they? I think the only thing we have peanuts in is Snickers Marathon. So, yeah, someone will devour them. Right, so let's do this in order. Oh, okay, yes, he did mention this. So, wow, really well packed it, mate. Get rid of that. So the first thing that I asked Alex to source for me, again, it's going back a while, is, you'll see it from one of my videos, was the manual for Wizardry 6. To look there. And he did sort of say the guy sent it in a case, so he just left it in there, which is perfect. did say it took a while to come, even to himself, but it's great. I mean, this was like about £7 or something stupid. And he wanted like 22, 25 quid ended up being posted. Well, he didn't, but eBay did. So that is superb, and I've completely forgotten. I've left the game up there. But you know I'll pick that up if you ever even bothered watching the video. If you didn't, then fuck off. Fuck off! Now, this one, it's a bit of a weird story because it'll go into the CEX line of things. So should I leave that? We'll leave it. So I'll put it to one side because obviously I need to then do something with that. So Alex, Plutonic 78, 76. I'm not sure, he's younger or older than me. If he's 78, he's younger. Please go check him out. He's started making videos back again. And if we harass him and harangue him enough, he'll continue to make videos. But wonderful guy. Wonderful guy. He's been around YouTube fucking forever. Forever and ever. Ever and ever. Right. So I have got some CEX. And the last item that Alex very kindly sent over will be feeding into that. But what we'll do is I'll do an eBay purchase, which essentially ended up being just all the paperwork for this. What did I do with the other one? It's here. So, on sorting out the room, PlayStation stuff, I didn't really, well, I kind of knew, but I completely forgot that this game wasn't even complete. And it's Iron Blood and the Warriors of Ravenloft. So this is now all nice and complete. Even polished up the case. Some WD-40. But all I had of this was the disc and the back insert. So on the shelf it looked like it was complete. You can obviously. So when I was sorting them all out, I put this down on a little list of stuff that I needed to complete. So someone had literally all the bits but no box. And I think I ended up getting it for like a tenner or something, less than a tenner posted. So I was like, yeah, let's just do it. So I have now a loose disc in the back if anyone's after or needs that for a copy. But it was just something that bugs me. Like I did with Toshinden 4. It's just little things that I think, oh, just fucking get it, Stu. But yeah, it's a very early polygon-based one-on-one fire. Right. Let's do eBay. We'll do eBay because I've got to. It's all Nintendo now. I'm just trying to flow it from across from CEX, but I don't suppose it particularly matters. We'll jump about a bit. Jump about, jump around. This was £7 posted. Just a box. Has got a bit of ripping. It wasn't on the listing. I thought for £7 I can do £7. I'll fix that with one of my special plasters, but it's the box for silent service. So nice box. The only thing is that it's ripped from the bottom there, but we'll stick with get one of your plasters underneath that. We'll tack that down. It won't look that bad. No manual. So if anyone's got a manual for silent service, let me know. It has got another dust sleeve, but thanks to Rog, we've got loads of dust sleeves again. But we do have the car. Obviously, that appeared out of Kev's box in the previous vid. So I'll bung that in there, and we'll stick that together. And this was buy it now. Buy it now. This is a complete buy, and it was a buy it now. No, it did an offer, I think. Because I was looking at it on CEX, and obviously, you know, I love CEX. They have the faults, but I think the pluses outweigh the pros outweigh the cons. Fucking hell, Stu. And obviously, one of the cons is you can't see what you're buying. Now, where the price, and I've said this before, where the price is like neither here nor there, you're better off going to eBay because you can see what you're paying for. And this is a case in point, Shadowgate. And the only reason why I bought this all. I mean, I would have had, you know, an empty box, but I couldn't find one. And the price of this complete, it was a no-brainer, because this is the problem. Even if you find a box, the manuals can then end up being half the price of a box again. Bit of an RPG. I think it's like a point-and-click RPG. That's got the manual, and we've got the game again, and the dust sleeve. So I've got another loose cart. So if I sell the cart, that'll offset the cost of the whole thing. That's kind of the logic. Not that there's any logic here in terms of this, but yeah, it's not a bad box. Really quite nice. The old flaps need a bit of reinforcing. The flaps have lost the structure. We've got some saggy flaps, so we'll rejuvenate your flaps with Tooty's plasters. Tooty's surgery. But I can't remember how much that was. It was cheaper than CX, because they sent me an offer and I counted it and then they accepted it. Yeah, trying to look for that. Like, again, just looking for empty boxes and stuff like that, really, for a lot of these games. And the manuals. I've always got a thing for the odd manual and stuff. Sticking with eBay, again, a listing for a load of empty boxes. Now, this was a bit deceptive because it just said empty boxes, and I didn't question it. I didn't ask the question, but I thought to myself, I wonder if they're not just empty boxes. And they weren't. They actually had the manuals and the trays, but the listing didn't say that. So I think that might have put a few people off. And again, I've got these for something daft like 20 quid. I'm thinking it's like 20 quid postage. And then when they come with the manuals, it's made it even sweeter. Honestly, fuck it. The manual for one of these is about 20 quid on its own. So the lesser, and this one, I knew I already had this one, but it's actually in better condition than mine. And it's WCW NWO Revenge. Literally the only defect is here, and I think that's a new defect that someone's done, because it looks like a bit new. But these boxes are fantastic. I mean, I think what's happened is someone's put these in the loft because the manuals are fucking, and all the games are like this. So I think someone's stashed the manuals out of the way, and my one here, as you can see, it's got I didn't even iron it. Look, it's the fucking one that needs to go on the iron. But I say, tell you what, give that an iron, that'd be all right. But what we're going to do instead is just be really fucking lazy. To be honest, my manual's not that bad either out of this one, and we'll stick the cart into that one. So yeah. So we do have a really nice manual. Leicester game. I bet the game's only about 4 quid off fucking CX, isn't it? And another nice tray there. We'll sort them out later. So that was like kind of, well, whatever. These are the two. Well, again, this one I've already got, but on checking, didn't realise I didn't have the manual. So I thought, oh, for fuck's sake. So I put a search, knowing that these were coming anyway, and I thought, well, if it, because I didn't know they were complete Leicester games in terms of the manuals and stuff. I thought, well, the one I've got hasn't got the manual, so let's put a search. The cheapest manual I think is about 16 quid. I'm not sure if that's posted or what. I can't remember. Maybe like I say, getting up there to what I paid for the whole lot. And this box is fantastic, and it's Mickey's Speedway USA. This game is shot up in price, absolutely through the fucking roof. A complete one of these CX is about 60 quid, and the condition of this box, so again, folded corner there, really nice condition. And here's my old one. Not that bad, to be honest. I mean, if I got this from CEX and it was complete, I probably did get it from CEX. But yeah, no manual, but we do have the cart. So again, we'll put that into that into that. And will give us Really nice copy. Oh, forgot me a little precautions leaflet. Look at that fucking bad boy in there. It won't be complete house. And we'll do that later. Good luck. But yeah, I end up with a loose box, empty box. But again, move that on and it'll just offset the cost. If someone needs it. Probably second to Mickey's Speedway, but one I didn't have at all. Didn't have boxed. I only had the loose cart, and I probably am going to need to upgrade my cart at some point. I've looked on CX. I think it's about 10 quid or something. Is Rayman 2: The Great Escape? And again, in fantastic condition. Tray, all the bump. The manual, only problem with it, I think, again, this has been done recently. And someone's tried to jam this in, unfortunately. Little tiny nick, but I wasn't even expecting it to have a manual. So, and I didn't have the box, did have the cart. Only problem is it's gone a bit two-tone. I can't clean that up, and it's on the front. If it fucking been on the back, it would have been alright to swap the back over. But it'll do. It'll do for now. We'll stick that in there, and that gives us another box to put on a shelf that we haven't got space for. It's a real problem. 21st century problems. We'll put that to one side. But yeah, 3 fantastic. But I mean, because the listing said empty boxes, I just kind of like thought, well, worst case, they are just empty boxes. But the trays and with the manuals really made it a fucking great buy. Especially more so Mickey Speedway. Because unless I didn't check mine. But I've got quite a few like that I haven't got manuals for. Like you've seen with, no you didn't, balls, I left that, I'll do that again. There was one that I filmed before and I forgot. When the camera all cocked up and I stuck it back on the shelf. But I bought a manual for a game that again I thought was complete and it wasn't. Right. CX. Okay, so we'll start with the sort of Alex Blue Tonic story. This is a case in point where CX cocked up, right? There's no doubt about it. But probably not that bad in that respect. Could have been worse. So this particular Super Nintendo, and this one I was after because it is quite an early release. I don't recall ever playing it on the Snes. I don't think any of my mates had it either. Either of my mates had it either. Is that even English? Any of my mates had it either. But definitely played it in the arcade. Now, when it come up on CX, it was about 30 or 35 quid. Just boxed. I thought, right, we'll have a punt at that. I did miss out on one a month or two before. And what I do, like I said to you before, go and check on eBay, look at sold. Fuck me, like a complete list, sold, complete copy of this, upwards 100 quid. I think because it's an earliest release as well, and it is a decent game on any system. And so then it came. I think it was it delayed? It wasn't as quick, and I thought, oh, for God's sake, they're going to cancel it. But it did eventually get in. It did take a while. Remember that? Because I thought, oh, here we go. But it did turn up. And then when it turned up and I opened the box, I was like, oh, you're fucking kidding me. Now, initially I was a bit pissed off. I was going to take it back. Then I started looking around on Tinternet. And I thought, actually, it's not that bad. Because, again, I'm not overly precious with the Super Nintendo games. If I can get on PAL or American, especially ones that I didn't have. So ones that I had, as daft as it sounds, see, I had the American version of Zelda. I didn't have the UK one. So the American version holds more nostalgia for me. So I'm not overly precious in terms of which region it comes from. You know, I'm not, oh, so it has to be PAL. I don't care. So again, the case in point with this one, because it was nearly complete, it was like, well, fuck it, I'll keep it. But going by CEX's own standards, because it didn't have the tray, it shouldn't have been classed as box, it should have been classed as loose. So I sent them an email stating this, and even the stickers underneath. I thought they were a bit crafty because they put a sticker over the top that said box, and underneath it said unboxed. And I said, well, look, just send me back the difference, because the difference between a box one and a loose cart is about fucking 25 quid. I mean, the loose cart's about 5, it never turns up. And they said, oh, all we can do is you send the game back. And I thought, fuck that, I'll just keep it. Then I went to eBay to find the missing piece, hence where Alex comes in. So the game in question that I bought from CEX is Super Off-Road. So as you can see, it's the American version. Now, there was no tray, and I've stole a tray and put a tray in here. But it come with a manual. So, again, like I went back to Alex to get this one. Again, it's like probably about a tenner, something daft. This is the missing thing that Alex, the last thing that Alex had in the box for me, very kindly. So, if we stick that into there, along with that, we now have a complete copy of Super Off-Road. Didn't think we probably could do with a little bit of an iron, but we also have the loose cart. So the loose cart of this is ridiculous. It's probably like worth as much as the box copy. It's probably about 30. I don't know. But when I was looking at it, it might just be that there's not a lot of them about and people are tasking stupid money. I don't know. But the fact that I've got the American one now, that's in the back of my mind. I'm not really that overly fussed. So for 45 quid, I've got a complete boxed and then a loose cart that I can use then to offset the cost of that. That's how I looked at it. And all thanks to Alex, Blue Tonic, 76, 78, 77. Get rid of them numbers. It's about time you got rid of them numbers. 15 years, Alex. Get rid of the numbers. Shit, I have got some other stuff. I'll do them at the end. I didn't really have the money for these, to be honest. I've got a few irons in the fire with different people, and I am those people you know. I haven't forgot about you, but sometimes when deals turn up, you kind of have to go with them, and this one paid off big time. So the last of the CEX stuff, all these three came to the same shop, same store, whatever you want to call it, and it's the one of them that caught my eye, and obviously then realised the other two were in the same store, and I thought, I ain't got the money, but you've got to buy it. I've got to find the money somehow. And when they come through, I was like, oh, thank God for that. Fucking absolutely made up, all complete. And again, I'll end up with. Did I take the games out? I think I've took the games out. Yes. And I'll end up with duplicates of these games. So again, I can sell the carts to offset the cost. So. For this one was 18 quid, I think 2 quid post. So for 20 quid, a really nice box copy of Gauntlet 2. These need an iron. I'm not doing anything. Needs a bit of an iron. See it bowing a little bit there. And I have checked. So I did have, obviously, you've got the carts. And I have got a loose cart and manual for Gauntlet 2 knocking about there somewhere. So we've got Donny. Doncaster is next month, February. That needs going down a bit, we'll sort that out. So, yeah, it'll just be a way just to offset some of the costs. But Gauntlet 2, great game. But yeah, boxes need a bit of an iron, but complete. One that I was really glad to see there, because again, I did have the box from the artist formerly known as Geordie Slasher. And this one is now, actually this one's missing one fucking flap. Star Wars. Yeah, so you can see there, look. Just missing the flap. And the only, I don't normally show you all this shit, do I? But a very unusual manual, and it's like a portrait one, but it actually opens landscape. But you read it, portrait, which I thought was quite funky. But again, I've got a loose cart of that. I've got a box. If anyone wants a box for Star Wars, never got round to actually doing anything with that. Big chunks missing that bit, but there we go. think the only thing with these ones are missing the polys. That is it, missing the polys. And I've obviously got my own, DIY ones anyway. And then the last one, which I put into a protector because it deserves it. I think I did iron this one. I think I did iron it, and I forgot about them and already put the iron away. So stupid. This did need an iron. This is box complete in fantastic edition now. Street Gangs. So River City Ransom. You see a bit of a line, but it is lovely squared off. What time are we on? 35. God, this is a long tooty video. But yeah, box complete. And obviously I've got the loose cart Street Gangs. So again, I can move that on, offset the cost. But that's definitely a thing of beauty. Whoosh. Ooh. Isn't that what they all do? Ooh. You bunch of fucking mongs. So that is it from CX. Have I got Rivers? Oh, I don't know if it's up there. I don't know. I must have the loose Carter Street Gangs. I think. No, I must have. I have got. No, I must have because I've put it down. I put River City Ransom down. This is American. So technically, I don't really need that either. I've got quite a lot of duplicate American games. That being one as well. Yes, and I've got some unique American games. I don't know, what am I talking about? I don't know, like Dig Dug 2 and stuff like that. Exclusive, not unique. Exclusive. Right. Old paper. I did say old paper, didn't I? I'm not going to spend too long on these because it's not for everybody. Don't see many of these turn up on eBay very often now. I'm chipping away at it, chipping away at the set. Probably cheapest magazine ever produced. A weekly magazine, I think it was unheard of back in the day. Games X. I bought 4 issues, like 12 quid or something. I think I only needed 3 of them. Issue 44 was Zool on the front. Indie Heat on the back. 75p. This is the last one. Games X. This was the last one ever produced. And that Hook game that it's talking about is a point-and-click adventure. Marcus, Dad and Lads Gaming. I don't know if you're aware of that. When I read this, it did bring back a couple of flashback memories, and I'm sure my mate John had it. Let me just try and see where it is. Oh, for fuck's sake, where's Hook? 16. So I don't know if anyone remembers the point-and-click adventure Hook on the Amiga. This one I think I already had issue 24. Can't remember. It's either that one with the Blues Brothers on, or it was this one with Lemmings on. But yeah, 3 more just chipped away. Say they're not for everybody, but they are for me. And nostalgia because I used to buy that. I've told the story before. The paper shop that I used to do the paper round at. They used to just literally take 75p out of my wages every week, and I'd walk away with a copy of Games X. Now, these 2 from eBay, again, I nearly managed, I only needed 1 of these, but it was just literally, so many literalies. They were both a bundle. And because I'd never seen this issue, I nearly had one off of a Facebook group, and then the fucking bloke, whoever it was, said, "Oh no, I can't sell that, my brother wants to keep it." And I was gutted. I was absolutely gutted. Only ever 2 issues released of this. So I do have the first one. This is the second, which is actually different style. But issue 2 of Bad Influence. Terrible magazine. Terrible. For them that watched or cared, I don't know. I did pick up issue, what this is obviously, this is the second issue one I've got, because these two come as a bundle. But I got this, again, off a Facebook group, and the guy just didn't know what it was, and wasn't aware. I thought I'll just chuck it in, and upon researching, did some investigative journalism, realised there are only ever 2 issues. So it's the shortest run magazine, it's got to be. But issue 2 is like fucking hen's teeth. Was it shark's eyelashes, as Daz used to say when he used to do videos. Oh look, it's got Indiana Jones' Fate of Atlantis, point and click. Oh, I like that. Not even look through this, well, you could hear me opening it. I don't know if it's as bad as the other one. Yeah, what did he call it? The layout? Is it the layout? The style? Like, it's just like fucking clip art. Yeah. No one didn't last very long, but they're just little curios. 2 magazines ain't gonna fucking fill the room up too much, are they? So I have got an issue 1 that I'll have to just move on, essentially. Again, still not easy to find in itself, but issue 2 is a fucking bugger. But yeah, I have completed a set, another full set wanker. You fucking love it. You love it. Right, that's it, guys, girls, everybody, aliens, Martians. Many thanks to Roger Retro Gamer. Many thanks to Alex Blue Tonic. Many thanks to you for watching or not watching, depending on what you want to do. But take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.